So we're ready to get going. Merge our 502 into our branch, into our master, and push it to production. Awesome. So first thing you want to do is just obviously make sure that you have a clean commit. Yeah, and we do. So at this point, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at our 5xx, and we'll see that we're on master. Our last commit was 501. We can see that. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a push of our branch to GitHub. So git push origin 502-0, and we got to put in our username and our password. And we're pushing to our branch right now. Alright, so let's go ahead out and let's take a look and validate our push. And let's see, we can see 502. And if we look in here, we can see our 502 branches there. And we have our files, including our new files, our font awesome, things like that. Excellent. So that's good to go. Alright, so let's check out master, and now we can go check our localhost, make sure it's clean yet. All is well. We can see that's our 501 version. So at this point we look good. We're going to go ahead and we are going to do a merge to master. So git merge 502-0, and we can see our merge was good, took place. At this point, if we go back to localhost, we should actually see our new site, our updates, and so there we go, and we are good to go as far as that goes. Excellent. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and update our readme file, and yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but good idea to go ahead and try to be as detailed as you can. So we'll go over to Dreamweaver, and we can see we're in the master branch. We'll open with Dreamweaver, open up our file. We'll go ahead and we'll I'll paste my entries in. You can have a good look at them. See the information that we put in there. It's really just about the updates and all the changes that we have made. Pause it if you would like to use it as a guide. And actually at this point we're good. Our IRP, all those changes are in there. Excellent. So let's go ahead and close that off and come out, and we'll do a git status in which we should see the readme file, which we do. So we do git add. We'll bring all that over, and that looks great. We're ready to roll there. Do a git status again just to be sure. Excellent. So now we want to do a git commit, and of course I'm going to grab my normal commit, and this one's going to be 502. And we'll go ahead and commit that, and at this point we can go ahead and do a git push origin master and password. I mean, that was username, password, and our push is good. So at this point we've pushed up. We should be able to go out and take a look. If we refresh, we can see our 502 branch is merged in here. See that our updates have fallen in to place, so we might have to clean them up. That's alright, we'll take care of that later, and we can take care of that next branch, not a career ender. And let's just go have a peek at our Git pages, and we can see that they were updated as well. Excellent. So now that that's all done, last thing to do is to do our push to production. So let's go out, let's inspect it, make sure we don't have any errors going on. All looks good there. Everything's working as expected. So we'll go ahead and we'll come back to Dreamweaver. We'll switch over to our file system. We'll check out remote server. And we can see that we're there. We're good. We'll go back to local view and we'll go ahead and just do the root and tell it that we want to do a sync. And we'll say preview it. It's working on my other screen at the moment. We can see that there. And our results have come up. And we can see that it wants us to put everything at this point. So everything that has changed. So we're going to say go ahead and let it roll. So we have one issue. What happened is we did a get, we replaced these assets, and we have our JS folders that we never got rid of. So what we're going to do to rectify that is we're going to right click on the ones that we brought down and hit edit and delete. And just to keep it clean, we're going to just go right out to our remote and we're going to do the same thing. Delete them as well. And if all is good, our site should be updated with no errors. So let's empty cache and give it a shot. There's our preloader. I don't see any errors. We should be able to get here. We'll do it one more time just to make sure. We have no errors showing up down here. Everything is working as expected. Everything is looking great. Our pages are resized. Last thing we might do in this case is pull that window down and just go ahead and test out that resize a little bit. And you can see how it works because, well, it can't get any smaller than the content that's in it. But you can see as I resize that that gray just fits itself right in there. And just you see how that is. So if I go that way and I go this way, at this point we should be able to go to our sections and see our sections rather nicely. And excellent. So let's just go back up to home and there we are. Excellent. So that wraps up 502 and we'll see you in the next step.